We're at the stunning Kings Beach retreat at Waitpinga. It is absolutely breathtaking. There are rolling cliff tops here. The ocean is behind me. We've got birds singing. It's just magical. So we wanted to share a beautiful dish using Fleurieu Peninsula produce with you today. We're so lucky with the SA produce that we get to use in our own cooking, but we thought maybe you'd like to try a dish at home when you're not so busy. I know that we help a lot of you with the midweek madness, but what about on the weekends? So what we're going to do is a pasta dish with Goolwa PipiCo and some fresh local produce from the Jetty Food Store. So let's get started. And we're going to get a nice bit of butter here. I like to use salted and use a good quality butter. And we're just going to wait for that to melt. You can see it's melting in the pan. And now we'll pop in our diced onions. You can see here, it's beautifully diced. Okay, now we're going to pop in some Australian grown garlic, and I love this. This is actually local. This particular garlic was absolutely massive, huge bulbs. And again, this is from the Jetty Food Store. And the Jetty Food Store is actually at Port Elliot, and they hand select all their produce, and we'll tell you a little bit more about that later. We've got a special guest coming who will tell you all about what they do and what they specialise in. I'm going to put these beautiful baby tomatoes in. They're actually grown in the soil, and the difference is the taste. Like, they are so sweet and they just are incredible. Now we are going to pop our cockles in, otherwise known as Goolwa PipiCo. And these are so fresh, and they're being cleaned and they're just beautiful. The colour is magnificent. You can see that. Pop some olive oil in. We've got some lovely capers here, so we'll pop those in as well. And that will give it a nice saltiness. Now we're going to want to cook them for about 6 to 8 minutes or until the shells open. So just keep an eye on them. Don't get too nervous. They're quite forgiving, but at the same time, just watch them and see how they're starting to open up now. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put a lid on this. I'm going to ask you to have a look around at the spectacular property here. It is absolutely breathtaking. Kings Beach Retreat is set to delight you on every level. One thing I get really excited about is fresh, delicious produce. And often Lou, Nicole and I are in the kitchen and we'll be unwrapping something, and it may be some beautiful fresh herbs, and we honestly all have a moment and stand around and just go, wow, this is spectacular. So I'm really excited today to share this beautiful fresh produce with you from Jetty Food Store. And we have Andy with us today. Andy, tell us about what we've got here.
Oh, look, it's really exciting, and I'm very, very passionate about this. You're going to hear it in my voice. The produce here, the Jetty Food Store is all about sourcing locally from local farms, but it's not just local farmers. It's local farms that have soil growing culture and background that is all about creating nutrient-rich food, so that when we pick it up, and we pick it up direct from the farms, we drive out there, drive through the fields, see this produce around us, and bring it back to the store direct so that our customers can buy this stuff, and it tastes incredible, and you feel it in your body when you eat it. The sensations are amazing, and it's just the best quality local produce you can buy.
Yeah, and I love that about you, Andy. When I met you, I just could instantly see you're equally as passionate about, you know, food as I am, and where things come from. And one of the things I was really excited about sharing with Lou, who was with me, was trying one of these beautiful tomatoes. And amazingly, they look perfect, but they also taste so delicious. So yeah, pop it in your mouth.
Oh, look, they are just bursting with flavour, and they're so juicy, but you just don't eat food like this normally.
Exactly.
It's incredible.
It reminds you of something that I think that your grandma or grandpa grew in their garden. And I think that we have become so accustomed to eating bland fruit and veg to an extent that we forgot what it's meant to taste like. So then when we come to your store and we taste this beautiful fresh produce and the fruit and veg, and there's so much flavour, it's amazing. It blows your mind.
It does. And the Jetty Food Store is so unique to Port Elliot. And everyone who comes to town who just stumbles into the store, they're like, wow, this is amazing, this place is alive. And they often say, you know, how you doing when they come in? I'm like, I'm incredible. Like, look at the produce I'm surrounded by. Like, this is a living organism in here.
It's so lovely.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And it is a lovely experience because you come and you can pick up your basket and you can wander around and have a look at everything. And it does feel like very much that you've hand chosen what you're selling.
Yeah.
You know, which is such a unique experience. And one thing that I feel really blessed and lucky to share with everyone today, because it is a unique experience and we're able to bring these ingredients into our cooking today. So we'll be using Goolwa PipiCos to make a beautiful pasta dish.
Beautiful.
So we've chosen your fresh pasta here.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about your garlic, because I have a thing about Australian garlic.
Oh, garlic's incredible. It's a Bull Creek garlic. It's bursting with flavour when you cook it. I cook it every single day. It's amazing. But the flavour that comes out of it when you use this produce every single day, it just changes the way you eat and live and how you feel about nutrition.
Feel healthier.
Yeah, it's incredible.
And you've reminded me again about that beautiful link between nutrition and taste, and that when something does taste so deep in flavour and deep in fruity or vegetable flavour that we're not accustomed to, it has got more nutrients, so it is better for us. Tell me about the little pears that we have here. They're so delightful. I think we're really excited about putting them on our cheese plate later.
Oh, perfect for a cheese plate. These are local pears that they come in. And
they're so gorgeous.
The flavour is amazing, but they're just so cute. Like, you just don't see this stuff. It's incredible.
It's wonderful. And the baby tomatoes are actually, you make a point in the store about it being grown in the soil.
Yes.
Could you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, from one of the best tomato growers in the region. We drive out. I pick these up personally in a tub, and
do you? How beautiful.
Yeah,
I love that.
I love that too. Like, 3 or 4 times a week, I am driving out to the fields and meeting the farmers and seeing the produce.
I love that.
And bringing it back. And the beauty is that this is all energy. Like, food is life and love, and it's all part of our connection to nature.
Yes.
And it's the way we're supposed to live.
Yeah,
I love
that.
It's just beautiful.
It is wonderful.
Yeah.
Great. And one thing when we're in the store we couldn't move past was your beautiful basil here.
Oh,
it's so pretty.
Beautiful.
The colour is sensational, so we did decide that we would put that in our dish today. And, you know, one thing I love about cooking is that you can be a bit freestyle and you can find beautiful produce and just throw it in and experiment.
Yeah.
And these ingredients here certainly allow us to do that.
Oh, that basil, like, it comes from one of the best organic farms in the hills. You drive through this place and the whole hillside is alive, but the smell that comes out of these,
It's amazing.
It's incredible.
Yeah, share?
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you. Delicious.
It is delicious. And it's great in a pasta or anything you're going to make with salad or veggies. Like, it's incredible. Use it anywhere.
Lovely. And the berries, they were so gorgeous.
Picked this morning from just outside of Mount Compass, blueberry farm. Oh, they're incredible. Beautiful. The sweetest blueberries you're going to eat.
Can't wait for them. And last but not least, the unsung hero, parsley. I don't necessarily love using it a lot, but when a dish does need it, it always delivers. So can you tell me a little bit about where this parsley comes from?
Yeah, so this parsley, it comes from an organic farm in the Fleurieu Hills. Again, they cultivate their land in such a beautiful way. It's all about the soil there, and it is the most vibrant parsley you're going to eat. It is
Beautiful.
incredible, and
It looks so happy and healthy.
Oh, it's amazing, and we pick it up every week, and it's always fresh.
That's lovely.
Yeah, so it's just the Jetty Food Store. We are all about the quality of our food.
How beautiful. Thank you so much for your time today.
You're welcome.
It's such a pleasure to meet you and just share the produce with you and hear how passionate you are about it, because I'm equally passionate about the meals that we share with people, and it's always made with love. So it's nice to meet someone that's equally excited about their food. So thanks, Andy.
Thank you. It's an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.